Holy crap, I almost timed that perfectly. I hit go live and then I went to go fill my water bottle and go to the bathroom, and then my cat wanted food, and I sat down literally as that clock hit 0. What's good is I've had this headache that has kind of come and go all day. So, just choking on the water. So I don't know how the stream's gonna go. Right now it's fine, but if it pops up, I might have to end it. Still trying to get set up. I don't even know what is today, Tuesday. So the last time I did anything with this, I mean, loot drops. Oh, did I get that working? Where did I leave off? Oh, well, that doesn't do it any good when it dies in the that zone. Why is the... Oh, yeah, I muted. I turned the audio off on the guns because it was getting annoying when I was doing something earlier. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, so this... I did finish this. All right, so let me merge this stuff in, and then oh, I already did that. Okay, so I'm just on. Am I just on the main branch then? Find out. Wait, where'd my webcam go? There we go. Oh, you know what? I think I was recording some recording footage the other day, and I think that's why I turned the webcam off. All right, so okay, yeah, so it looks like we are all caught up. All right. I think today I kind of just want to get I'm not really gonna do any dev work today. I think I just want to get a lot of the guns in the game just to have that done, because a lot of it is just tedious, like dragging and dropping parts all over the place, and it's not fun to do, but it's got to be done. I think let's swap these windows over so I'm staring directly at the one that I'm going to be in most of the time. Weapon. Oh, why are you... Prefabs, no, scriptable objects, that's what we want. Bins. Okay, so all of this stuff should be appearing. Why is none of this stuff appearing? Default barrel. Okay, why is this broken? I don't want to go through these manually. Something breaks on you. Dev barrel, dev handguard, dev, I forgot I had all these anyway. Dev grip, dev stock. I don't think I got any. Oh, I got dev ammo too. Okay, cool. Let's reload this guy. Cannot perform runtime binding on a null reference. I think I gotta, let me just go back here. And then open this guy back up again. No, it's something. Okay, cool. Let's just open this guy and see. Where's the tab? I don't need that tab open. Don't need that tab open. Tools. Man, this scriptable object editor is like so buggy. There's the... Yeah, I think this is the original one. Yes, this isn't even the one that like Indicator made for me, so it's not anything he did. Guard, yeah, that makes sense. That weapon, yeah, so something is null. Can I perform runtime binding on a null reference? Object preview. Let me pull that up. What's it getting null on 200? This is frustrating. All right, let's just drop that. Let's have what happens if I just straight up get rid of this, since it is a dev weapon. PT12 Berry N9. Anti-12 is what I did that to. Oh, okay. Wait, do I have to have these? Oh, these have to be okay. That has to, okay, that's annoying, but I understand. Create dev weapon. What's the ID that I have for these guys? Hold on. 9001. Okay. weapon, sprite. So I think these all have to be set in order to work. Yeah, because now it loads the next one and then fails on the... Okay, so we're gonna close that. We're gonna open up the nice one that... Not that one. The other one that Dorinicator made for me, and pin that up here so that I can reorder these things. So then the question is, can I, now that they're in here, yeah, now I can assign them. So they just, I literally have to go through the list and I don't just assign everything as dev, I guess. Or I wonder, actually, hold on, before I go through all this effort, if I make these all nullable, will that make it like... See if that makes it happy. I just don't want to do this. No, even making them nullable doesn't make him happy. Neat, so that's just something I have to manually go through and set. Which that's not going to be fun to do, but whatever. I need to get my hair cut. It's getting long and bushy and I don't like it. Oh, but yeah, I have got so much item creation that I got. This is, yeah, it's so much crazy work I gotta do. But let's go ahead and just assign all of these. So that way, at least this works correctly. So then as I import these, I can just... So besides coming off the cold, how you doing? I've been like on and off feeling like not great because the weather's been like super screwy here. It'll be still pretty hot during the day, but then it gets real cold at night. To the point that like God, I want to say it was like 70 or 80 degrees today, like during the day. And then but then like we hit freezing last night, which I'm sure our chickens were thrilled about. because we don't have the heater out for them yet. I gotta get on getting that for them. I still have yet to play Ultima Online. And honestly, I don't even think I've ever really seen gameplay of that. I've just been I've been doing a lot of painting because I got a Warhammer tournament coming up. So I've been having to get going on that. I spelled default wrong. Other than that, it's like my video game time is pretty much... I'm either playing tabletop sim because I'm practicing with my teammates for Warhammer, or I play like I play Pokemon on my Switch. I play the TCG game on my phone. That's like the extent of the video games I play right now. I have like the itch to begin. I haven't got it, man. I haven't done any iRacing in months because my computer just can't handle it right now. But I had the realization today that the money that I had set aside, like I want to say I had like $2,500 or something like give or take set aside for a new computer. And I did a check today on parts, and my build I think it was like $2,200 right now. So I have enough money set aside to do it. And I could potentially knock off like another $100 or so because I gotta tear open this computer and see what my power supply is. Because I should be able to use the power supply in there. I just don't remember what size I got. Because something tells me when I built this thing, I might have only had a 500. It'd be a 650 at best, and a 650 on the new build's not going to be enough either. But yeah, so between my computer, I haven't been able to do any iRacing, which that's like the main game I play. So I just played RuneScape or what's the other game I've been playing? Oh, I'm trying to get in the Foxhole. I remember Zach posted that a while ago, and I bought the game. I played it a little bit. It was really fun, but I didn't have a chance to like really deep dive into it. And now there's a new war, like an update just went out and a new war started. So I want to I really like that game, so I want to get into the game. It's just the learning curve on it's not crazy, but it's still bigger. Let's get all... I hate that I have to manually go set all this crap just to get this stupid thing to load. What is that though? But I figure on stream is the only time that I'm really gonna be able to do this, or that I'm gonna be able to focus on doing this. So I figure right now is a good time to do it because I can just sit here mindlessly click and chat. Man, I'm so far behind on Chris's podcast right now. Instead of music, I should just play his podcast on stream. Except that would give me like 30 minutes of that'd only be like 30 minutes or so that won't cover me the entire stream. I have been thinking about too, like there's it's I want to break out and do like other stuff too in like the game dev realm. Like here I am, I think going, I was like, I want to be a game developer. I don't want to be a content creator. Maybe I was like, maybe I want to dip my feet in like content creation kind of stuff. Dude, so my problem is I have like 4 or 5 podcasts I listen to that all drop episodes on Monday. But like there's a couple other ones I listen to, but like the two main ones that I listen to though are Chris is on Mondays, and then Markiplier's got a podcast called Distractable that I listen to on Mondays. And then on top of that, there's a couple paranormal podcasts I listen to. There's a couple like conspiracy theory podcasts I listen to. There's a podcast. I don't know if this podcast is still going on. I only just found it, so I've got like hundreds of episodes to catch up on it. But it's called Safety Third, and it's got like Backyard Scientist and Nile Red and some of those guys on it. And that podcast is really good. Distractable, like I said, comes out on Mondays and it comes out on Fridays. Then Markiplier has another podcast, a sports podcast called Go My Favorite Sports Team on Thursdays that I like watching. Trying to think what else is on. I gotta pull up my Spotify now. What else do I got on here? There's a few true crime podcasts I listen to. What else on here? Zach Avelli's podcast, Game Dev and Field Guide. I've almost like caught up on with that on his podcast. There's someone at my door. Hold on. I'll be right back. Apparently one of our neighbors just DoorDashed some groceries and dropped it off at the wrong door. And what was I saying? I think that's all. Those are all the main ones I listen to. There's a couple other ones here and there. Anyway, what was the tangent I was going on before? Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about dipping into other stuff. I like a podcast would be cool to do. But I'm trying to still decide if it's like, am I doing this stuff for marketing, or is it just genuinely that I want to like get into content creation, and then you like kind of use it as like, is it and kind of use it as a form of marketing as well, or just like full on do marketing? Because like devlogs are like, I always talk about how I want to do devlogs and I never do them, and I keep coming up with excuses for not to do them, because I'm always like, oh well, this isn't a good spot to do it, this isn't a good spot to do it, I'll do it at this point, and then when I reach that point, I'm like, I still don't do it. So like I'm debating on if I want to do devlogs. I probably should do devlogs if I get into the YouTube thing regardless, because it's not bad to have them. But like, I don't know, I'm thinking about doing like game dev like tutorials and stuff, and because the big one that I didn't know how to do was devlogs are like they're weird because I feel like devlogs aren't good marketing because they're not marketing to your they're marketing to such a minute part of like your fan base because only developers are going to watch them. So I've thought about doing like tutorials and stuff like that because the other thing was I was trying to figure out was doing like, you know, shorts and stuff, but like just doing shorts for like working on this, I didn't know how to, I don't know how to go about doing it. Like I don't know what I would put into the shorts to showcase my game because like I know like because I'm sitting there going I need to do I would have to do shorts like regularly, and I feel like I don't have like progress. Like I mean I have there's always progress being done on my game basically every day. Like it's rare that I have a day of like no progress, but there's the difference between like the progress I could show off and the progress that on something that I spend like, you know, 3-4 hours doing, but then from like an actual player standpoint it doesn't look anything you know any different because it's all like back end stuff. So I don't know. Because I was dabbling with the idea of potentially doing like YouTube shorts tutorials, but I feel like that is that one's hard because like you only got like 60 seconds to do stuff, so like I feel like I would run out of like stuff that I could do for like shorts tutorials like really quickly because there's just some concepts in game dev I wouldn't be able to cover in those 60 seconds, and then at that point I'd have to convert into like using those shorts to push people towards like the main video or something. But I also kind of enjoy being the guy who's just like on stream, doesn't like, you know, I'm just here. I don't care. I'm not like, you know, I'm not trying to be like that, like over the top, like content creator guy. Like I'm just kind of here doing my thing and whatever. And there's definitely people that have success going that route on Twitch too. Okay, that should be all of that stuff. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Not really a good way to reload this stuff, is there? Anti-12. Did I forget the... Oh, I like forgot the ammo on like all of them. Okay. What is this, the N11? Yeah, why did I just like skip the ammo on all of these? Man, I was on this kick too the other day of trying to figure out multiplayer because I still was falling into that path, this path of I could definitely do a small MMO. And I've come to the realization that, okay, these ones all I got it. Come to the realization that yes, I could do a small MMO. The problem is the money. Like paying for servers and hoping that the game is, you know, the game would have to be profitable enough from the get-go to pay for the servers because I don't have the money to pay for servers. Or on the flip side, I have the money to pay for... I almost dumped that. I have the money to pay for servers. I don't want to. I would rather not be dumping a ton of money, a ton of my own money into a project like that. Oh god, this is good. That's a joy to look at. All of that. Okay, so all of the guns are set up. I still need to come up with a better way to deal with this guy. Because essentially what I'm dealing with right now is I have this item database scriptable object that I have to come in and manually add every time I create a new item, I have to come in here and add the item to this list. So then that the database manager, edit this guy. So the database manager can then take that and loop them through an item database class. Which I do have other stuff. There we go. Is it back up? Yep, there. I accidentally punched the cable on my mic. That's all of that. I just wish there was a way that I could load all of these scriptable objects and not have to do anything with them, you know? Okay, weapons, automatic weapons. So I do have everything in here. The annoying thing is I actually have to, I think I got to redraw a lot of these sprites, and not redraw them dramatically, but adjust them. I see. Realize you can't see the window pop up because I'm opening a file right now. So weapon. So like the JK-47 is a 16 by 16, but then if I open, okay, it is to a 16 by 16. N4, see the N4 is not a 16 by 16. I gotta add 7, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not even in the center of the. Oh man, that's gonna throw off all the. Gonna throw everything off. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because I actually want it like this. Add 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually where it's supposed to be. Because I have this set up to where the left and the top are the short sides. When they need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 16 is gonna be the same thing, where I need to make this sprite bigger. All right, let's see how much that breaks the gun I got in the game, because all the numbers are going to be off now. Yeah, you can tell when I'm holding it. Yeah, everything's got to be adjusted. Before we do anything, then let's just make sure all these sprites are consistent. I'm fairly certain you could be. I'm fairly certain you do not need to be a giant sprite like that. Block 17, the same thing. There's no reason you need to be this big. Oh, but you're one wider. Okay, so I need to add 1 here, 2 here. And it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're even on both sides there. Let me check the macro. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Because those different size sprites were going to throw things. What did I just do? The N9. I did the N9, so we're going to do the N11. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got to drop down the top by 1, drop down the bottom by 1. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Bigger on the bottom. See 75. Why did I don't know why I made these like this. Oh, that's SE75. Some of these guns I know will have to be on the bigger sprite, but not all of them need to be. Okay, so that's all the pistols. This guy, we're gonna add 2 to each side. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that because it worked in Unity or Godot, Unity just seems to handle these sprites a little bit differently for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay, yeah, see, these shotguns are going to be ones that, yeah, they definitely have to be bigger. However, I want them to be the consistent size there. Drop that down by 1. It's gotta go. Oh, I think I just realized why they were that way. Oh. Actually, that doesn't help here though. Like, hold on. Yeah, that actually doesn't apply here. It's the I'm gonna need to make a new point because I got to make sure that this trigger appears in the same spot. That's what I was doing. Yeah, we'll see what I know how I want to handle that. Like, this guy is long as hell. Holy shit. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. That gun's super long. It might end up being fine because I might not want because I realize if I put the thing in the center, it's going to stick out weird. We'll see. That'll be a design choice. We'll see how that looks. I might prefer it just be centered on the guy just for the rotation, not to be like funky. Okay, so like this guy definitely needs to be 48. 32. Yeah, so it definitely needs to be 48. So that's going to be 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we got 2 here and 4. We gotta drop it down 1. Drop it down 1. The SG500, so the SG500S. smaller you. Do you fit in a... You do not. 16. So you need to be in a 32 by 32. Oops. Or 32 by 16. So I have to add 10, so it's going to be 5 to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. You are perfectly centered. Open file the SG500S. So now it's the SG590. Okay, we need 48 on you. Gonna be a 10 on either side. Or 5 on either side. And you probably have the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So you technically, you gotta... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I'm not going to count that little nub up there. Okay, so I believe that's all the shotguns that have been edited. Yep. Sniper rifles, I've got none. Submachine guns, I've got a handful. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oh, an annoying. You're that long? Really? We got to play that game? I gotta add 15 to this, which is going to be 7 and 7 is 14, so 7 and 6. I don't know if I counted that right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I gotta flip it. You gotta go there, and you gotta come in one more. So the FP7 is probably gonna be the same thing. See? Oh no, you're a bit smaller, so I can fit you there, there, and then I have to add. So the height is 5, so I gotta add 11, which means I'm gonna add 5 to the top. Or no? So yeah. Because I'm not counting the little nubs there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then the last one is this guy, which you definitely do not need a 48. Yeah. And it looks like I got one on top, one on bottom. All right. Okay, so that's all the guns edited and fixed into a consistent format now. 9001. Okay. Now I'm fairly certain that now if I open up here, pictures, let's go attachments, barrels. $18 by $18. Didn't know I did that. It's fine. I'm sure it's not a big deal. Okay, so now what we need to do is go to the scene. Open bench menu. Let's go to you. We grab you over here. So what's gonna happen here is we've got AK-47. What is this, the grip? The magazine. Hide the handguard for now, and let's get this barrel to line up correctly. This is the fun part of this whole system. Is getting all this stuff to line up correctly. Actually, I wonder if I... by 18. Make this height of 16. And then we need to add 14 to each side, so 7 to each side. Make this go out to 25. And this go out to 32. I save that. Come back over here. That native size for the barrel. Oh, that's right. The native size thing was a thing. Okay. I didn't need... That's why I was able to get away with that. But... because I think even in my... And if I go to my script now here for the weapon bench menu, you'll see... on draw weapon... I'm setting the native size there. It's okay. I'm not entirely upset. Like, I would rather everything just be consistent. So you're 16 by 16, so you'll be fine. Because I feel like now when I do it that way, the numbers I need to like get this stuff to line up feels so much more like they're nicer numbers to work with. So if I go now, open file, attachments, let's do grips. 7 grip, it's already a 16 by 16. I say that and then this guy ends up being like kind of weird. .44 is too far, so 43.75, that lines up. Negative 37.5. I'm gonna go back. Nope, I closed A sprite. Didn't mean to do that. So let's go to the magazines now. That is also 16 by 6. God, I didn't mean to do that. A sprite needs to stay open. Okay, let's minimize you. Yeah, 20 looks like it's good. No. 0.5. That lines up. Then negative 38.5. No, so it's gonna be 37.75. 5, probably that. Now the stock. Something tells me this is gonna be already correct. But we're gonna check just in case. Skip. I like how it thinks it's an animation. Yep, these ones were already taken care of. That lines up. Super nice. So now what we got to go through do is the barrel. Your position offset is actually going to be 87.5 and 0 on the Y. The handguard is going to be 56.25 and 0. Grip negative 37.5 and negative 43.75. Magazine is going to be 19. And then negative 37.5. And the stock. There's 3 of them for this weapon. It's gonna be negative 81. So now, gun, weapon. Okay, we need to do that. Set this guy to none. Now let's just double check that all those get like placed correctly. Where it gets goofy now is like they're getting smushed in the get smushed in the icons. Report content, there we go. So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be frustrating when I get to, these buttons are going to have to get reworked, especially because the guns are going to be obnoxious is the problem. I don't really want to do like a single. I might look into a drag and drop inventory system. I don't know. That's gonna be something that it would require a huge rework in how this works. I also don't want to just do a scroll bar or just a scroll up and down single file, because that would just be obnoxious. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with here, because that's where it's going to get really screwy. Oh. And then I think the weapons are probably still going to be broken on the weapon component. Oh yeah, they're like super broken on the weapon component. That's fine. Handguard. Give me the barrel. that's the muzzle. We're not doing anything with the muzzle right now. Barrel. Barrel magazine. Stock. Okay, so we just gotta line all these bad boys up again. The weapon component is where these get weird, is annoying. Okay, I guess 875 is a normal number. Okay. So that's that. Playing card's gonna go up here. Probably 0. 5.75. No. No. 0.5 isn't enough. 0.6 is too far. 5.5. It's between 5.5 and 6. Nope. No, it's too much is the problem. This is the one where I basically gotta guess. That actually might be the number. Okay, I guess these numbers are lining up a bit better. It's just finding them sometimes. Oh, there's overlap there. Probably it. Five point 3 is 2 4 1 oh 1 no 0.2 1 2 is too far, 3 is too far, 2 1 2 5 nope. You're off like by the slightest smidge. Really, that's the number we want to play. Is this. Nope, that still technically isn't even on. I don't understand why these are so hard to line up. We're gonna call it 1 because it's that's too far. The 1 2 5. Let's see though. That's not that number. I'm gonna call it that because you're literally you can see it. I don't know if it's. I just wanted to line up. Why is it so hard? All the other pieces line up with like nice math numbers. This one didn't. It's halfway between 15 and 25. that's annoying. I don't want to do with that anymore. A quarter, so I need eighths. What are the eighths? Maybe I learned my decimals better to be okay, eighths. 0.5 is too far. 0.25 is not enough. 7375. No. Okay. About 3/8. 4/8 is a half. 3125. There we go. Oh, but I need to go down another. The 0.5 is up to 375 is equal. So I need to go down a 16th, which is gonna be 5625. No. 4375. Wait, that went up 1. Point 5 went up 2. You're down 1. Okay, so I need to go up 1. That's a quarter. 1875. Nope, that went the wrong way. 0625. That's going way down. .5. Okay. Is up there. I think I figured out the math to get these to line up. So 0.5 or okay, hold on. So 0.25 puts me 1 below. 0.5 puts me 3 above. Oh god, so I gotta go into like 30 seconds for this. Oh geez, okay. 0.5 is gonna be here, so I need to go 1, 2, 3 down. I need to go 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 7, 11, 30 seconds. No. Oh, because those are only going half, so I don't want 30 seconds, I want 16ths. Was it 7/16 I want? 9/16 is wrong, so I need 5/16. Oh my god, I figured out the math to get these things, how to freaking get these things to line up. Okay, so wait, so I said 5/16 is right there. So if I go 6/16, that should go up. Then 7 should go up one more. Okay. So everything's in 16ths. So that means if I go 6/16, sorry, -6/16, 5/16, 4/16. Okay. Everything's in 16ths. Means you now 0 puts you there. So I need to move you. So you're weird though still because you're not perfectly lined up on the. So if I do -1, two, 3. The 4/16 is going to be a quarter, which is too far. So 3. So instead of 16s here, I need to go to 30 seconds. Nope. 64ths. So yeah, this one just doesn't line up. I'm apparently just doomed to never get this one to line up. Oh, because your pivot's off. The pivot was off. That's why. Okay, cool. Everything. What's the point? Oh. Like your guy. pivot centered. Okay, actually, so what I want to do here is center. Yeah, everything is just 16ths now. It's like, yeah, you're in the center. You're not in the center. Okay, so then now when I zero out you, handguard I need to hide. I'm glad I finally figured this out. Once I figured the math out that it was going on here, 16ths, I can now literally just type in there and I can just... There we go. I'll check the stock too, just to make sure. Center. Apply. Let me just... JK47. Okay, yeah. So all of my stuff needs to center correctly, which is why... That's why everything was off. Now the centering, yeah, now this will work. It's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. -1, -2, -3. Gotta love math. Okay. So I can just go through here and the handguard. The handguard, the JK handguard, its position offset is now going to be 0.5625 is 0. To have armor, I said barrel. .875, and the Y is also 0. Magazine. Your X is going to be 1875. Your y is negative. Oh wait, no. This is 0.1875. You're gonna be negative 0.375. The grip. Oh no, in stream. Okay. So the grip, your new position now is 0.125 and 0.0625. And then finally the stock. Negative 0.8125. And the Y position will be that. Okay, that being all said and done, should be able to move around the gun lines up correctly. If I can grab one of these, grab that. There we go. So I'm still off a little there, but I think I know why, because I bet you now if I go to the weapon, all these guys. Reload that because I still have that stuff loaded in. Because I bet you now that I know it's 16ths on the actual weapon component, I bet you it's there's some math to be had on the in here. I'll write this down. Okay, so let's test the theory before I dive like super deep into this. Stock. So if you want to know why it took so long to get this system working again, this is why. Hi, Jackson. The barrel. 87.5. I don't think there was a rhyme or reason here. I think everything kind of just was... Yeah, everything was like round numbers or like quarters. Yeah, okay. That one I don't need to worry about too much. It was... Okay. Whatever. I think we're good there. So let's figure out all these guys. Figure out the weapon. Now I gotta fix all these sprites because their pivots are all wrong. Pivot center, okay. Everything's set to center. My automatic rifles. Oh, see, these guys aren't. See, this is the sexy part of game dev that nobody tells you about, is all of this busy work that's not fun to do. And honestly, I do think that's kind of a problem when it comes to just like, not even necessarily game dev, but just like software in general, is I feel like on the surface, anyone who's getting into this stuff, or like kids that are pursuing this as like a career and stuff, all they see is like all the sexy, cool, like fun, like crazy things and stuff like that you can do, and like, you know, all that stuff. That's what you get, you know, you get introduced with, and then you're like, you're doing all that stuff in school, and then you get to the real world and you're realizing that being a programmer is not nearly as glamorous as it's made out to be. It's like, take my job, for example, where I work on some business management software for like security. It's a like business management software specifically for like security companies and stuff like that. And literally the last like couple like weeks, a lot of the stuff I've worked on has been like customers going, we want this new piece of data to appear on, like, you know, there'll be like a long list of like work orders, right? And there's a bunch of columns that has information on it and stuff like that. And they'll be like, well, we want to see this piece of information on that column too. And I go in there and I add it. And that's not fun. Modifying like digging into the database, figuring out how to grab that piece of data, attaching it to a view model, and then displaying it on a screen. I mean, and even that's a lot cooler than some other stuff that I do. Like here's a better example. Authorization levels, like, or, you know, permission levels and stuff like that, where we create a new feature and it doesn't, we want certain, we want to like, what I'm trying to combine like three things, all different things here. It's be like, oh, we want the ability to, on a user, to lock down their ability to, you know, access a certain page. So it goes, okay, go in there, create a new permission. That way they can go on the screen and click the checkbox if they want that user to have permission to thing or not, and then go into the API and add that as a recommended, or as a needed permission to access it. Like, that stuff's boring. Nobody likes that stuff. Like that's more of a back end work, you know, back end thing, because like the only visual thing that you see is there's a little toggleable, like a little toggleable switch thing. I forget what the technical thing for that called is, but for like an admin, where they can toggle that on and off. But then everywhere else, it's just you go in there and a thing pops down that says unauthorized, And I didn't even get to make the unauthorized thing. That's just an existing thing we had. It just sees that there's that permission in there that you need and goes, nope, you can't do that. It's boring. Changing all these sprites to the correct pixel per unit. That's boring. What's my other favorite one? People think being a game tester would be like, I remember growing up and having friends be like, oh, I want to be a video game tester when I grow up. They're like, that'd be a sick job. You just get paid to play video games. And the reality is yeah, you're technically getting paid to play video games, but if by play video games you mean go do a thing go jump in a corner 100,000 times and to make sure that it doesn't clip through or something dumb like that. There's a misconception that game testers get to play video games. That's very much not the case. I feel like I went like super silent too during all that, trying to line up those things, and I was being a poor streamer. I wonder how many people popped in the stream and were like, he's not talking, and then left. Okay, so that's all those attachments, barrels. Center. Okay, grips. Not what I wanted. Oh, those are scriptable objects. I need the textures. There we go. Grips. 16 pivot center. Pivot center. AK-47. Oh, and the funny thing, there we go. I just changed the grip. I bet you it's not going to draw correctly now. I'm gonna have to readjust where it gets drawn. Yep. I'll fix that later. I'm just gonna go through and do the rest of these. 16 center, 16 center, 16 center, 16 center, 16 center, stocks. 100. Now, there probably is, existing tool out there or something that I could do myself that could, run through, grab all these things and set them the way that I want them to be. Oh, see, like the stocks, forgot to change those. Now, to be fair, the stocks will be fine because I based off all of them are identical and it's set up to work with the first one anyway. So having to change these ones is not a big deal. There we go. So now we need to go back into the workbench. Or weapon bench. And we're going to set all this stuff to inactive except for the weapon and the grip. Because now I need to populate the weapon with the JK. And the grip. Is the grip. Funny enough, that still works correctly. Kind of surprised it does, but it does still work correctly. Grab both of these. We're gonna set them to null again, or none. Set all these bad boys back to active. I gotta go into the weapon component. And the grip. Six sixteenths. Cool. So now we've got to go back to the grip. And in the position offset, it's going to be save that off. Both of you, set you to none. Save that off. Now let's give it a test run. The weapon should draw correctly on the player and in the workbench. Okay, everything looks like it's drawn correctly there. Let's unequip this guy. It's that guy. Yep. Something still looks a little funky there, but actually sure what it is. Literally just that sprite. What is with that sprite specifically that it's doing that? Okay, so it's not like a weird rotation on it or anything, is there? Weird. Okay. All right, so all of the pieces are now in place that I can create all of these prefabs. Like don't want to do it now. I lost like all motivation. Okay, so now what we could do, okay, so let's go to prefabs. Not you. Common managers. Or not prefabs, scriptable objects. That's what we want. Weapons. So we could very easily take the JK-74. Save that off. Let's pull up the item database. Add one. And then now we can go to this random lootable. And then now if I go into the 74. So here's an example of that should just drop into the game now. And since it's a JK weapon, JK47, JK47, JK74. See? And then it should. Nope, see? It's slightly different. So now if I now have a JK74 on me. Okay. So now we just gotta do that for every single weapon in the game. What sucks is I need to make basically, so to get no, it'll be fine if I just leave dev in, because if I leave dev in when I'm loading the thing, I'm basically going to check the weapon. I'll check if the thing has a thing, and if it does, I'll assign the default. And if it's not swappable, then I won't assign the default, in which case the defaults can just say as dev, and I'll just use the devs as like the defaults. So this is be annoying with that item database. I don't know how to fix that item database though to be in a way that I want it to be done. Actually, in a way, I don't even know what the way I want it to be done is. Oh, hang on. What is this? Oh, it's a Final Fantasy trading card game. You guys can't see this. It's Waka. The extent of my knowledge of Final Fantasy basically is whoever was in Kingdom Hearts. That's the best I got for you. All right, well, I guess we just start going down the list now and seeing what we gotta do here. I guess it makes sense to just go top to bottom. So let's start with the ante. I need to open up my Google Drive. Mostly because I don't know. I gotta look up this, like, what I want to be what, and, you know. Items, weapons. Okay, so let's go down the list of weapons. The NT-12. Oh, I just haven't set any of these stats yet. Okay. Stock swappable is... Oh, I did actually go through and do a lot of these. Okay. Okay, so the anti-12 then has... Anti-12. So it needs a stock. Stock. Anti-12. Stock. Standard. Oh, 1. Okay, so the... stocks we've got yeah, I guess when I create them I am really going to be using this window, so I don't super care. This is for like editing later. Stock 4501, 4502, 4503. You're going to be 4504. It's going to be out of order purely because I did the did the thing. Or if I add weapons to the game, though, it's going to end up out of order anyway. Default stock. You're going to be of type attachment. I'm assuming I have a stock for you. Anti-stock, stock, standard 01. Cool. Value, we don't know anything yet. Wait, we're not doing anything yet. Is equipable? No. No. Stack size. Okay, don't care about that. We do need a bit of lorem ipsum. Do like 15 words. Generate. description there, attachment type, stock, damage modifiers, all that stuff will be 0 for the time being, so we're going to save that off. So now when we go back to the anti-12, let's put that lorem ipsum in there. What kind of ammo did you shoot? 12 gauge, semi, star. Oh yeah, I took care of all this stuff. Stock, anti-12 stock. And then the other thing you had was what, a magazine? T magazine stock. Why does it look like a... Oh, because it can change its magazine. Okay. What is this gun? Oh, it's that thing. Okay. I gave my guns all like weird names and I was trying to figure out what the hell this thing was. Okay, so so it also needs a magazine. Stock swappable, barrel swappable. Magazine swappable, magazine required. Definitely don't have a barrel for this thing, so I wonder if I just misclicked. Some magazines. We're gonna create a new item, attachment, magazine, and it's gonna call the anti-12 magazine stock 1. Now we go to magazines. I'll see the next available. The JK magazine is 4301, so you can be 4302. Magazine for an attachment. None of that stuff. Some lorem ipsum in there. Viewer of type magazine. Okay, all that stuff. So then now I can go back to the anti. Anti-12. I can set the magazine. Anti-12. Okay, so what we'll do here now is in the item spawner, P. If weapon dot barrel required don't know if I can do this. No. Okay, so I will have to manually Okay, so I'm gonna have to manually create this and then did OBS not switch over? Hold on. Oh, it did. The YouTube stream is just so far behind. Oh, because I'm not live. That's why. There we go. Okay, so basically, okay, so I want to do a inventory item weapon. Equals or new weapon. There'll be, ooh, I'm gonna have to, okay, because I gotta think ahead, because like there's certain guns that don't have, I'll have to, it's the easiest thing is probably just to make defaults for all this stuff regardless, you know, because some of these are going to, you know, some of these matter, like, because like if a gun can't, like pistols for example, you can't swap the barrel on a pistol, but yeah, you can't swap the barrel on a pistol. However, you could attach a muzzle to a pistol. So I'm gonna basically need to, yeah, okay, it makes the most sense to make defaults for all of the guns, whether you know whether you can swap them out or not, because the weapon bench will be checking anyway if that thing is swappable. So AKA the pistol has a barrel, it's just not swappable. That's probably the best way to go about doing this. So in which case all of this stuff should stay the same then. Yeah, I'm just gonna, that should be fine. I think that'll be okay. So if I go back in here now and I add the anti-12 to that thing, and then I also got to go to the item database and I think the only saving grace for me is the fact I can sort this. I can sort this stuff. So I can take the anti-12. I can drop it up here. Put all dev stuff at the top, because I don't necessarily want them to be in there. Like the JK7. So okay, so I got the anti stuff to go with it. Blah, blah, blah. That's probably that's a way to organize this stuff right now. Yeah, see, this is where that's where the stuff's gonna be nutty. Okay, yeah, so the stock is all, the stock is all weird, but like we expected that. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to find a, yeah, I'm gonna have to find a way to move the, you know, move where the weapon component is relative to the But see, it works right off the bat too, because if I hold it, it doesn't fire. And if I click and hold, it doesn't fire. It's like, so it's a semi-automatic weapon. So, okay, so we've set ourselves up now to where I'm gonna have to go through this flow now of, you know, add the gun, add all the components, bring it in the game, move it around, done. Great. IDs won't matter because I'll just do whatever the next available ID is on that list. So on the date or in the scriptable objects thing, it doesn't matter if the IDs are weird because I can always sort by. Ooh, this is gonna be, yeah. That could get a little weird because they're gonna appear in alphabetical order. So I'm gonna need to do a sort, be able to just do sort bys on this thing. That's something I can play with in the past. Or if Dorindicator's feeling ambitious, I might toss that at him too. But I might dig into that code and look what it is, or look how it. It's getting dark. I need to turn a light on in here. Gotta love daylight savings time where suddenly it gets dark at, geez, what is it, 4:30? Yep. One thing I do want to do is the weapon component. I want to fire do the audio again. And then bench menu. Let's open this bad boy up. So barrel I won't need, handguard I won't need, grip I won't need. Let's hide those bad boys. Weapon. The anti-12. Magazine. Anti-12 magazine. Stock. 12 stock. Set native. Set native. Set native. So you're gonna go like right there-ish. And you're gonna go right there. Probably 15.5. Oh, that's not quite right. .25. Nope. Go back to where you were. Oh, it's probably 121.75. And you're probably going to be a 2.5. No, it's going to be a 7.5. There we go. Does that line up? That don't line up. That don't line up. So the weapon component was the one, so... Why don't you guys want to line up? Okay, let me check these sprites. 16 center. Center. Oh, because the center on you doesn't. Maybe that's why I did. Maybe that's why I did it there. It's not all the sprites lined up. Because see, it's still okay. It still squishes it down to the thing in here. Okay, And actually, now that I think about it, that has no bearing on this whatsoever. It might later, but we'll see. Oh, you know what also I need to do? Impression none. There we go. Very cool. .2. 0.25. Okay, so that's probably so instead of eighths, we need or quarters, we need eighths. 0.5, 0.75. So it's between those. It's 2.5. we go. That lined up. Oh, so 65, I need 375. There we go. I think. Oh, that doesn't quite line up to the right. 0.25. 18.75. There we go. It's really, really frustrating that these don't line up to the grid, but we got it. Okay. So since this is the bench menu, the magazine, the anti-12, this is gonna be the UI, the magazine. Stock. This thing should draw correctly in the weapon mod bench. What did I do? Oh, I gotta set the... Okay. I probably didn't do that on the weapon itself, did I? Weapon bench menu. Yeah, I didn't. So what we gotta do is... Weapon sprite. Dot... Sprite color. I'm gonna set the sprite. We don't need to do the offset because it's in the center. The weapon sprite. Oops. Weapon sprite dot type equal image dot type dot simple, and then also weapon sprite dot set native size. That's probably what was going on there. I did it for all the attachments, but I didn't do it for the thing itself. Oh. Save that off. Let's play it again. For some reason, the magazine's being weird. Alright, well, let's attach a JK again. I'm gonna try one more thing. I want to make sure the 74, both 47A and the 74 are not being weird. Okay. Those can both go in there. I need to get a proper. Oh Jesus! I forgot he was in here. I got used to the not having the audio. I forgot I turned that back on. Okay, so that's the. I guess that's. Yeah, something's wrong with the magazine. Oh, it just wasn't. If selected weapon does not eat your magazine values on roll. Oh. That's right here, I'll do it. Good old copy paste bite me in the ass. Alright, so save that off. Why did I not notice that? Oh, I noticed it now because I'm swapping different kinds of guns. That's why. Okay. Let's just grab everybody and... Cool. Now it should work no matter what they put on there. So I have a anti-12, a JK-47, and JK-74. Cool. But then when I literally just set that stuff. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I literally did. They're right there. Pick the stock. Oh, you know what? I bet. But that's what I did. I bet this magazine was attaching correctly. Oh, duh, that makes sense, because I haven't done that one yet. There we go. I don't like that, where it moves. That we're gonna have to figure out how to change, but that can go on the bug list. Okay, so we got that added to the bug list. Yeah, that's a little annoying. But that's something I'm going to note, and I'm not going to worry about right now. I need to... It's... I am curious as to why that's happening, but... If I go into the text or the weapons, like the automatic, like so the JK-47, mesh type center, 16 type center, apply that. Go ahead and just remove this from everybody because I forgot to do that too. Everything's in the center, so it should like... I only got like 9 minutes. Let's look into this bug quick. See if I can see anything initially as to what's going on. Oh, that's it. Positions are the same. $5, 80, 100, 100. Nothing immediately calling out to me except for the fact that the JK-40, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, so like the center of this guy. There. That would be why. Put you there. Apply that. And if I go back to the automatic rifles, I grab like the JK-47 and I take the pivot and I put it right there. There might still be a bit of wiggle. No, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be something we'll have to deal with on another day. But on that note, it's 5 o'clock. It's like 5 till. I'm gonna go ahead and end off early. Oh geez, what day is today? Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. So I'll be back again tomorrow, 2 to 5. Links for the Discord are links for the Discord are down below. Links to the social medias are down below. Let me know, I guess, I don't know who else is in here, if it's just Fev, what you guys think on other forms of content like a podcast or YouTube shorts or even like the tutorials and stuff. I'm trying to decide what kind of stuff would be beneficial to do and what wouldn't be beneficial to do, because I feel like a podcast, for example, would just have to be a game dev podcast. I don't know if I can necessarily dedicate it to this game, but we'll see. But that's a problem for another day. So on that note, yeah, I think that's everything. So you guys have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. I gotta go feed my cats because they're pestering me. Have a good one.